So here are some stuff that I originally was going to put in the Sooga Scouts. If you didn't know, Sooga Scouts is like my family cameo show to Puka, so here are the stuff that I originally wanted to add. Originally, I was going to name the show Sooga Scouts, but until I realized they live in the Sooga town, which I really didn't want to keep the word Sooga out, so I decided I might be naming the Sooga Scouts as well. So, originally, I really wanted to make the step-siblings the main characters of the TVs, but those are just the secondary characters that I wanted to create off. Oh, yeah, and plus, Akio and Amy, they're still siblings. It's just the fact that Amy's style, like the one with the red flower and the chicken on top, originally I wanted him to look like this, but I really wanted to change up her style and make her a bit trans, like she is a trans woman. So I don't have to create a style like that. And originally I wanted Mimiko to be the popular guy, but since I created some other characters and I really thought, hey, I should give him more screen time, so he's a loser now. Originally, I really wanted to make Raquel the main antagonist of the series, since she's all mean girl and all that stuff. But I decided to prove that not every popular girl in school has to be the mean girl. So I decided to make her a very nice person and let her one of the main characters too. The pilot of the episode wasn't too much. It was that much of an introduction. I might have to change the pilot a little later on, I think so. Maybe probably a couple other weeks or something. I might change it up. Regularly, I wanted Lil Tobe to be the main villain, but due to my creativity, I don't have to make Spencer and Lil Tobe the main villains as well. And so, I'll talk to you more about that when I get to the next characters. I really thought this would just be another show, but I had to put in some of the references to the previous show, Puka. If you don't know what I'm talking about, figure it out on your own. Just search it up. I might put in some of the little references in it still. The Shy Barbs, it really wasn't that much of a good name for the main characters to be. And I was going to put in Carmen and Martha as in the main characters of the entire franchise, but I realized I wouldn't give them too much screen time, so I don't have to make them as the background characters. But I have to keep Trixie and Roxanne too, except I have to change the skin color a bit, since I'm black and I have to show off the Black Lives Matter. And since all that stuff, I had to change something like that too. It was the old me in 2021 and in 2022. So sorry about the inconvenience. And Puka's old BFFs? No, I have to put in some of the background characters too. But except for Abigail, Carrie, and Candace. Because Abigail is like the mother of Trixie, and Carrie is like the mother of Shanice and Miss Dollface. And Miss Dollface is the sister of Carrie. And Candace is like the mother of Marshana. But I have to put Ginger, Annie, Kinsley, and Rose. I have to put them all as background characters, or it's gonna be just some another character's parents or something like that. Like, I'm very sorry, I was so freaking cringy back then. I had to delete some of my old videos just to show these guys. Like, I did not know who they were. I had to put in, like, some of the background characters for them. Like, it was, like, so much. And originally, I wanted Marshana to be the background character, too. But originally, she wasn't even called Marshana back then. Originally, she was named Jamaica, and I realized that was so racist of me to call her that, so I don't have to change her name Marshana. And I had to make her one of the main characters, too. And I had to change her style. So she looks like this. Marina and Claire were way different back then. Marina had, pale skin, and so did Claire, too. The original names were Sephora and Sequin, which is supposed to be Sally and Quinn's two children, but I don't really know this about Pride Month. I don't want to be homophobic to the lesbians, but I'm not sure two lesbians can have kids or something. I'm not trying to be homophobic though. But seriously, I really thought that giving the name Sephora and Sequin was a good idea. It was not even a good idea. So I don't have to change some of the characters. But Wrigley, they really did have the same attitude, though, giving, kind of little Ernie and Bert treatment, but, I decided to change some of their personalities up so they can have their tough times. I was so wrong for this. I mean, like, those two wolves, there's the pink one is Anastasia, the purple one is Ashley, and the red one is Aurora, I think. I forgot what her name was because I haven't heard from them in a long time lately. And I really wanted to change that up, and these were the forgotten characters, so I really thought that I have to go for Sakura, Katsuki, and Tomoko, the three Gyarus. But Clifford, it wasn't fit for that. He's still saying vocal verse. So we're gonna have to go for Bexley instead. Dude, I was so freaking wrong for this. Like, I don't have to change, like, Puka's style and make her have eyes and make her have tan skin. And I realized that was so wrong for me, and I had to make Puka's hair, like, down, I guess. And then I had to make her talk. If I say it again, I'm sorry. That was very foolish of me, and I really thought it was quite wrong for me. I really thought that she can actually talk, but the truth is, I mean, like, she can't talk. She's mute. And plus, I don't have to change some of the characters, too. Especially for Jing Jing or Chief or Pandoga or something like that. And originally, I wanted to make Ring Ring change herself and be nice to Puka. But honestly, she's still jealous to Puka to this day. Like, I did not know what I was doing to those characters. Like, that was very foolish of me for doing such cringe stuff. Like, that's all I had to explain about the main characters of Puka. Like, it was so wrong for me. Oh, and, yes, I did want to make Garu talk. Maybe it wasn't right for me either, though. And some of the characters are still the same. Honestly, I did not know what I just did back then. Actually, I just forgot about anything about my old past old days. I don't rewatch some of them, and I was like, I was so cringe back then. Like, it's like, so, never mind about that. So, I don't have to change some of the stuff, because I realized, number one, it was quite wrong or racist of me, and I don't have to apologize for what I did in the past. Or, second, it's just not a good idea. And those were my original ideas that I was going to put in the Sooga Scout gang. And you might hate me after this, and I mean, like, it's okay if you can forgive me, so see you later.